What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a video discussing a rumor of the Minnesota Vikings trading up to pick Jayden Daniels in this year's 2024 NFL Draft. Now, let's get into it, guys. So, this rumor is starting to pick up some steam the last couple of days. And as we all know, the Vikings quarterback situation, their quarterback of the last, couple years, the great Kirk Cousins, who I'm a big fan of. I'm a Falcons fan. I hope he can get him, but there's a chance he does go back to the Vikings. But if he doesn't, like I said, my Falcons are in play for him. Possibly Steelers, Raiders, Broncos, the list goes on there. Handful of teams that could use his services. He does cost a nice amount of money, so has he priced himself out of Minnesota? 2 years, 90, 2 years, 95 million, somewhere in that range. As a Falcons fan, personally, I don't really want to pay that much. But the Vikings, some Vikings fans I've seen on social media say they're fine with it. And draft a quarterback of the future, like a Penix, like a McCarthy in round two. That makes sense there. But I've seen people as well say, forget Kirk Cousins. Let's go young. Let's go new. Let's go get Jayden Daniels. So now we're gonna figure out where can we get Daniels at. If you're a Vikings fan. So going to pick one, Caleb Williams to the Bears. I think that's probably set in stone. No need to talk about that too much further. Pick two, I've seen some people mock Daniels above May. I don't really see it. I think May is a clear cut prospect. And I think around the NFL Combine time, we might see Drake May kind of push Williams for that first spot, but I think Williams is firmly there. But I've been saying since last summer, I think Drake May could be a better prospect than Caleb Williams. I've said that prior to last college football season. I'm going to stick with that. I think by NFL Combine time, maybe a little bit after, we might see Drake May's name in the first spot for some people, but obviously I think Williams will end up there. So I think Drake May is firmly at number two for the Commanders. Now you have the Patriots, and this is where it gets tricky. Um, After Jamar Mayo got hired, he kind of hinted at who they're gonna get. A great player there at pick three. So I think they're gonna stay in that spot. Whether it be Daniels, whether it be Marvin Harrison Jr., or even left tackle Joe Alt. There'll be a dark horse option there, and kind of controversial. The pick because they need all three. They need tackle, they need receiver, they need quarterback. The question is for Patriots fans, which one do you need badly or need the most? And I think it might be wide receiver. They've been without a talented receivers for a long, long time. Their roster now isn't the greatest. Bunch of small speedsters. Then you have a big boy in Devontae Parker, and you have Juju Smith, who's a possession guy who had a rough season last year. So I think Marvin Harrison is the pick there. But can they trade down, or would they trade down? I say no. They're not going to leave one of those three prospects on the board. So whether it be Daniels, Alt, or Harrison Jr., I think the Patriots stay put. Now pick four is where it gets tricky also. What do the Cardinals do? The Cardinals need a bunch of things as well: tackle, receiver, corner. Joe Alt is still there. The other tackles are still there, obviously. You have Malik Neighbors. You have Roma Dunze. You possibly have, on the different parallel universe, you could have Marvin Harrison there also. So the question is, what do the Cardinals value the most in their situation? Because Marquise Hollywood Brown is a free agent. Other than that, he's the best receiver. Rondell Moore hasn't panned out. Other guys are still young, trying to find their own way. So, who's Kyler Murray going to throw the ball to? This receiver class is deep. So, going to pick 11, that's, I think, Doomsday will be going by 11. Neighbors will be going by 11. Obviously, Harrison will be going by 11 as well. But, would the Cardinals be cool with going with another guy, as their first overall pick? The receiver class is real deep. So, there's a chance they might want to go tackle. So the Cardinals at pick four might want to trade back to 11, but that's raises the overall red flag of can the Vikings even trade up to get Jayden Daniels? That's the tough part about it. If the Patriots don't want him and if the Cardinals don't want him, pick five. There's a chance, but the Chargers, will they want to trade back? They had their opportunity as well. Joe Alt, Brock Bowers, Olufashano, the other tackle, receiver, Dunze, neighbor. So I don't even see a prime opportunity for the Vikings that want to really trade up. They might have the franchise tag and trade a Neil Hunter plus picks, obviously, to get that Jayden Daniels spot. But let's say they can't trade up, so Daniels isn't a real option. Then who else can you go to? You have pick 11 in the first round. You have pick, I believe, 42 or 43 in the second round. You can get you can get two players, two very good players. One pick 11 probably being non-quarterback, Byron Murphy, one of the corners, uh, maybe a tackle, whatever. Someone that can help round out your roster somewhere else, a pass rusher, Jerry Verse, Dallas Turner, and then round two you follow it up with your quarterback of the future, Michael Penix Jr., who I love in a round two. At round two, pick 42, pick 43, I love it for Penix. JJ McCarthy, round two, I love it. Bo Nix, round two, I love it. You give me a first round talk for any of those three guys, I'm cool on it. I've been saying that all year long. Cool prospects, respect to them, but I don't have none of those three guys as as true first round picks. Now you want to say JJ McCarthy? I'm kind of with it now. Backing of the first, he is young. He does have talent. I will admit. I've been kind of bullish on him for a while, but McCarthy does have talent. But it just wasn't shown at Michigan. Could he unleash? Can you trust him? Trust him to unleash all that potential in the NFL? I don't know. Has he been? Has it kind of been trained in him to not do it so much? Can he still do it on a consistent basis and unleash the full potential? That's the tough part there. I can kind of figure out, and it's all guessing and predictions and theories. But he's so young. Give him a good coach like Kevin O'Connell on offense. He should be able to do something good. Same as Penix. Talented arm. The injury history is kind of iffy, but I've seen the reports saying that he should pass all medical questions, all that stuff, and the reports with the medical people should all pass. So the injury history roles can probably go away, but the history still. I mean, the injury concern might go away, but the history is still there for you to give you some cause to pause. Then Bo Nix, I'm just cool on it. He definitely a nice dual threat talent, but can he process? Can he throw the ball deep downfield in the NFL? Oregon, they were playing in the Pac-12 with Troy Franklin, although other good receivers, speedsters, they won't be as open as they were during Oregon time. So, that's the question there as well. But the Senior Bowl performance and practices was decent for Bo Nix. So he was cool. Nothing crazy, but he could definitely be solid in the NFL. But so that's kind of your two scenarios for the Vikings. Do you want to trade up? Do you believe in Daniels that much to trade up? And also, can you trade up? That's the question. Because pick 3 through 4 through 5 all might be staying put. So the question is, can you trade up there, or can you find a spot to trade up for Jayden Daniels at? And then if you don't, who do you pick at pick 11? Who do you pick at pick 42 or 43 in the second round? Because do you force your hand to go early and get McCarthy at 11, or Nix at 11, or Penix at 11? I don't know, because I can't foresee all three going in the first round. I mean, those three guys going in the first round. There's a shot, I guess. I guess if you see two go doing the first, I guess you got to trade up sometime and trade up from that second round pick to go get them. If it's past your pick, the Vikings pick at 11. But I don't foresee all three going in the first round. I really don't. That'll be shocking to me to have five quarterbacks in the first round, especially these five. Like I said, the first three cool. Daniels, May, Caleb, I'm fine with it. But Nix, Penix, McCarthy, those other three, or six, excuse me, six quarterbacks in the first round. If they go in the first round, all six, I don't know. I'll be shocked for real. So we'll see how it goes. Vikings fans, as I just said earlier, I wouldn't expect to trade up. There's a chance for sure. But no, trading up is definitely tougher than how it actually sounds. And this year, teams might want to stay put and pick these good players at these premium spots. You won't get another chance at Brock Bowers if you're the Chargers at 5. You won't get another chance at Marvin Harrison Jr. if you're the Cardinals or the Patriots at pick 3 or 4. Or Roma Dunze or Malik Neighbors. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard, but we will see what the Vikings will do in this year's draft. Can they try find someone to trade up with to get Daniels, or are they fine with staying put? Getting a good player like Byron Murphy in round 1, and then going round 2 to get their quarterback. McCarthy, Nix, Penix, whoever's left over. So we'll see how everything goes. But that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.